Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So in today's video I'm just going to be talking about the final that Newcastle, the Carabao Cup final that Newcastle are in, and we face Manchester United. And I'm also going to be talking about whether I think Newcastle can get top four this season. So let's get into the video. So as you know, Newcastle United have just got to the Carabao Cup final. We take on Manchester United. Now I will be going, so I'm very excited to do that video for you guys. Now this is such an important game for the club because we haven't been in a final in so long. We're facing a Manchester United team who are in very, very good form at the minute. Marcus Rashford is doing fantastic for them. Now, as you know, Bruno will be back in time for the final. He will miss Newcastle's next 3 games. Now, as you know, we've just drawn against West Ham 1-1, a point apiece. Now, personally, I think this wasn't a bad point for Newcastle. It was disappointing that we didn't get the win, but at least we're not losing games, and we've still got the best defensive record in the Premier League, so that is fantastic. So like I said, Bruno missed the next 2 games against Bournemouth and Liverpool, and then he should be back in time for the final. So that was good because I was quite concerned, you know, if Bruno did miss the final, that would be a huge blow to Newcastle because, you know, with him on the pitch, we'll always have a better chance with how good he's been this season. Now, for me, I think we can win the final. I think it'll be a very close game between 2 fantastic managers in Eddie Howe and Eric Ten Hag. I think it will be a close game, but I'm going to say for a 1-0 Newcastle win. I think Anthony Gordon will score. So yeah, that's what I think the score's going to be. But I just wanted to ask you guys, are you going to the final? How are you getting there? You going there on the train? Are you booking a hotel and staying there the night before? Are you just travelling to London straight away? So I just want to know, what have you guys got planned for the final if you are going to the final? Are you going to go the night before, or have you booked a hotel? So for me, guys, I haven't really worked out what I'm going to do. What I'll probably do is stay a day before the game in a hotel and then go to London. Then I will have a video up on the channel of me walking around London, which will be very nice because, you know, it's a new experience for me. I've never been to London before. I've never been to Wembley before, and Wembley's a massive stadium, you know. It holds 90,000 people, so for me to be going to a stadium that is that big, I'm sure it'll be a fantastic experience. So like I said before, I'm really looking forward to do that video with you guys. Now, I also just want to ask you guys, who do you think Eddie Howe will start in this game? Now, do you think Anthony Gordon will start for the final? Do you think he will start Wilson up front? It'll be very interesting to see what the team Eddie Howe goes for in the final. Now, in terms of the tickets and how you can get them, now for some of them it depends of how many loyalty points you've got, and I think it's if you attended one Carabao Cup away game, you have access to the tickets. Now, of course, the season ticket holders will also, you know, get them before everybody else, which means it will be quite hard for everyone else to get the tickets. But I hope you guys are able to get the tickets because, you know, it's such an important game and an important game in Newcastle's history, and you don't really want to miss out. So hopefully you guys do get the tickets. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I will be in the Newcastle end, which is nice because, of course, I wouldn't want to be in the Manchester United end. Hopefully it doesn't go to pens because penalties is very intense, so I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, guys, that was just a little bit of an early preview of me talking about the final. Now, I just want to say something. Now, I thought that Anthony Gordon was brilliant when he came on against West Ham. He nearly got an assist. He was fantastic. He definitely showed us what he was about. He looked very lively when he was on the ball. It always looked like he was trying to make stuff happen. So, he really, really showed promising signs. And we do take on Bournemouth away, which will be... it'll be quite a tough game because Bournemouth are a decent side, but I think we should be able to beat them. Personally, I think Anthony Gordon should start. I don't think Sid Maximum played very well against West Ham. Guys, I just want to ask you, do you think Newcastle United will get top four? So I want you to comment down below. Do you think Newcastle can get top four this season? Now, after that draw against West Ham, it does mean that Man United go into third and they gain an advantage on us, but we are still 4 points ahead of Tottenham. Now, Tottenham face Manchester City today, and I think hopefully Man City will win, because if Tottenham win, that closes the gap between 4th and 5th. So in my opinion, I think Newcastle can get top four, but I am worried. European football is a more realistic option, but I am worried about, injuries. We're missing Bruno for the next couple of games, which is a blow. I thought against West Ham at times we did lack creativity, and I think we missed Bruno's creativity with him being on the pitch. But injuries is a concern. Isaac's out again with a concussion for a few weeks, so that is another blow. Hopefully he stops picking up injuries, but he did take one for the team against Southampton, him blocking Ward-Prowse's free kick, which would potentially have been a goal, because you know how good Ward-Prowse is at free kicks. So he took one for the team. I think he has got mild concussion, so I think he will be back in the next few weeks, but that's also a blow for Newcastle. And some people would say, do you think Newcastle should have got a midfielder in January? Now, I do think we should have. I think we definitely tried to. Maybe we missed out on a couple of our targets, but I think getting another midfielder in, even just a midfielder on loan, was key for Newcastle to help us get top four. Now, for me, I think we will get top four, but European football is more likely, which would still be excellent, because, just to go to different places, possibly coming up against teams like Barcelona, Juventus, if they drop in, that would be really, really exciting. And for me, I would be really excited to go to them games. But of course, being in the Champions League would be so much more exciting, would really open the door to Newcastle for more players to come in. Once you get into the Champions League, pretty much every player is interested in coming to you, unless, of course, they are a Sunderland fan. But yeah, guys, I think Newcastle will get top four. It's crucial that we win this next game against Bournemouth. I think if we lose that, I'm not sure if we'll get top four. If we draw that again, that's a bit concerning. And then we'll face Liverpool at home, which I think, to be honest, really is a winnable fixture. Liverpool have just gotten beat off Wolves 3-0. Should Klopp be sacked? Comment down below. I don't think he should, because he hasn't been sacked. He hasn't been back, sorry. And his midfield... The midfield for Liverpool is not very good at all. So I think this is certainly a game that Newcastle will fancy themselves winning. So, yeah, guys, Just a short one, talking a bit more about the fight, an early preview of the final, and whether I think Newcastle can get top four. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get 400 subscribers as quickly as possible. So make sure to turn on the notifications on so you can get that notification when I post the video on the final. Hopefully Newcastle will win the game. So see you in a bit. Bye.